Welcome back, subscribers. This might be kind of a long, boring video, but I've been asked several times why I keep going back to West Virginia, and wouldn't I like to try something different or go somewhere else? And I thought, well, I'll try to answer that question. So, I made a long, boring video, but here's some pictures of other places I've been. Like, this is Mount Lemmon, and pictures from our travels out west, Verde Canyon, different places that we've been, because West Virginia is not the only place I've ever been. I've actually been to all 48 states in the continental US. We've been to a lot of different parks, state parks and Indiana national parks. This is Lake Mead. We've been all over. I've even been to Mexico. I don't know if you count it as official, having walked across the border and ridden a four-wheeler across the border. But I have traveled more than just to West Virginia. So I thought, well, I'll show some pictures to prove it. So if you're bored by people's pictures and slides, you can tune out. But we've been all the way to California, Oregon. One of my favorite states is Arizona, but this is the Redwood Forest in California. Had a very fun trip there one year. Just don't ask my kids. But I have had a lot of adventure all over the U.S., and when I say adventure, it could be breaking down, it could be fun stuff, it could be scary. You never know what's going to happen. So we've traveled a lot, seen a lot, done a lot. So I'm not just one of those I only go to one place person. This is in San Antonio. There is Utah. There is all kinds of adventure out there. This is on the beach of Oregon, and I love exploring. I know there's two kinds of people in the world: those that always go to the same place and those that like to try stuff new. And it might seem like I always just go to the same place. This is the Ozarks, but I love exploring, and I do go to the same place over and over sometimes, like Tail of the Dragon and Tennessee, as you can see in these pictures. But I also love to explore. This is Bald River Falls, just outside of Tellico Plains, pretty close to the Chirrahua Skyway, one of my favorite rides. We did get kind of burnt out on going to the Gatlinburg area because it's too commercialized, but I have had a lot of adventure all over the U.S., anywhere from running out of gas in Texas, climbing up this chimney tops when there's really high winds and you could about be blown off the mountain. It's always been pretty fun. I've gone to Biltmore Mansion, actually a couple times. Been a lot of different places, and we've broken down, run out of gas. We've had good meetings with people, had bad weather, great weather. We've gone to Maine and been through what they call a nor'easter, where our camper was actually blown off of its jacks. We've stayed on the ocean several times. We stayed up and down the coast of the Atlantic. This is actually in Hilton Head. Panama City's on the Gulf side here. This is in North Carolina. We've been all over, so I'm not just a one place person. And been to the state parks. That's Grand Island. We have been rescued by the Coast Guard in Grand Island. We've been out in a hailstorm with heavy rain. We've run out of gas. out in Lake Superior, we've had a lot of adventure. Sometimes good, sometimes you never know what's going to happen. The Ark. This is Brown County. There's Clifty Falls. We've got to go a lot of places. I've been blessed to do that. This is obviously Washington, D.C. And so I have to say, you can't just accuse me of only going to West Virginia, but the rest of the pictures are going to be from West Virginia, because as much as I like adventure, West Virginia has adventure, and it's not 30 hours from my house. So it's convenient for me to drive. I've done a roof in West Virginia. I had to haul shingles on my motorcycle. I've had a lot of adventures in West Virginia. There are trails, there are all kinds of beautiful sights. It's like almost heaven. And I know I make people tired of hearing me talk about it, and you can tune me out. I understand. It gets kind of annoying to hear somebody talk about their favorite spot all the time, and you think all they care about is themselves and their little favorite stuff, and I don't want to be that way. However, I really do enjoy nature and the beauty God's created. I enjoy riding motorcycle, and that's what I get in West Virginia. So I thought, well, I'll tell you why I keep going back. Because it's easy for me and it's enjoyable. There's beautiful scenery everywhere. You never know what you're going to come up on. I have broken down in West Virginia in front of people's houses where they say, "Oh yeah, come on in. Look at what I got in my garage." And these cars, I've seen, I don't know how many people with $200,000 worth of cars in their garage that you would never guess. I've spent a lot of time with good friends, beautiful scenery, and meeting new people, and exploring trails and mountains, and you just take off and see where you go, see where you end up. And then when you get lost, you just see if you can find your way back. And sometimes we've met people that want to kill us, and sometimes we met people that are extremely helpful. You just never know. It's fun, it's exciting, and that's why I talk about it. There is some touristy places in West Virginia, but by and large, it's fairly undeveloped. Snowshoe is actually very developed. Pretty neat place, but fairly touristy. And I love all the different things that you can do there, especially since it's not terribly far for me to drive. It's 8 hours versus going out west, which is, like I said, 24, 26, 28, 30 hours, depending on where you're going. So that's why I talk about it a lot. I have a place to go, and it's beautiful. It's like almost heaven.